Today, it's World Wetlands Day. It's a day to think about wetlands and to take action to protect these hugely important ecosystems. This year, World Wetlands Day is focusing on climate change, the loss of biodiversity, and what that all means for people and for wetlands. Wetlands are extremely diverse and include marshes, reservoirs, lakes, and ponds. They cover roughly 6% of the Earth's surface. The value of wetlands to humanity is immense. They hold, purify, and transport a vast amount of the world's fresh water. They provide natural riches like food, timber, and medicines. Some wetlands, like mangroves, also provide a buffer from the sea, greatly reducing the risk of flooding. Of course, they are also a place for all of us to have some fun. Besides the essential services wetlands provide to humans, they also provide food, water, and shelter to countless numbers of animals. Without this invaluable ecosystem, many species would simply cease to exist.
This time of the year, we have a lot of our wintering ducks and other species that come down here to spend the winter months because it's so mild. And of course, the reverse happens come the springtime, when all the ducks go back to continental Europe. The marsh comes into its own again when we have our summer migrants coming from Africa, namely sand martins, swallows, house martins. The sand martins arrive here beginning of March, followed by the swallows. And this is basically the first piece of land that they hit after they've crossed the channel. So of course they're quite hungry when they get here, so they need a good insect supply, which they will find here over on the marsh.
Half of the world's wetlands have already been destroyed. Threats include drainage for agriculture or other uses, pollution, and climate change.
One of the things that happens as a result of climate change is that temperatures get warmer and rainfall changes. Now, as temperatures get warmer, that inevitably leads to a greater evaporation from the wetlands, which means there's less water in them. And if there's a change in rainfall, that can change the amount of water in them as well. And so inevitably what happens is climate change has a profound influence on the delicate hydrological balance that you find in these wetlands. And that in turn has major implications for the things that use wetlands, people and wildlife.
Wetlands are not only affected by climate change, they can also play a hugely important role in the regulation of climate change by storing carbon. Scientists believe wetlands contain up to 1/5 of the world's carbon, greatly mitigating the effects of climate change. World Wetlands Day reminds us that wetlands are extremely important for our continued survival. They are a crucial component in the fight against climate change. It is imperative that we take care of them so that they can continue to take care of us. This is Rosalie Silva reporting for The World Tonight.